Welcome to our session. Today's session is on word formation. Why do we require word formation? When do we use word formation? Is there any other special method for word formation? All these points we are going to discuss in today's session. And there are two methods of formation. One is affixation and compounding. When an affix is attached to a stem to form a new word, that is called word formation. So here we have two methods. One is affixation, the other one is a compounding. What is affixation? Prefixes and suffixes are called affixes and they are elements added to the existing words to form new words. The process of adding affixes is called affixation and the words to which these elements are added are called root words. Before going to create new word, we have to identify, we have to know about the root words and the affix words. In word process, the process of forming new words from words or word groups with the same root will come out in the form of creation of new word. The process of forming new words from words or word groups with the same root will give us a new word, that is a creation of new word. And the other one is a word formation by adding prefix or suffix to the root word. The three main types of process are there in this word formation. One is a subtractive process, second one is a meaning change, third one is additive process. So in these three processes, we can use any one type which we can make or beautify the particular sentence structure in the communication. But in the compounding, compounds consist of two more free morphemes or words consist of free morphemes. So here I would like to share with you a few particular words, how they are forming or acquiring new shape or a new word in the usage. So you take the word right, that is a plain verb or bare verb like the root word. So to get a change here, what we are adding rewrite. The word re is the prefix here. So like capable, incapable, that is a prefix. Acceptable, unacceptable. The word un is a prefix here. Suppose you take a few other new words, you can get a change by adding suffix also. Read, reading. There is a change in the word, that is a change in the particular action. Read, reading. There is a continuation in the word like that. Nation, national. Modern, modernity. So these are the suffixes we are adding to the root word, and we got the some other uh, formation of the word. And to know much about these words, we can use meaning of the particular prefixes. Pre means before, un means not, dis means not, re means again, mis means not or wrongly, in or im means not, by means to, inter means between, super means above, sub means under, anti means opposing or opposite. These are the prefixes which we are using to get a new word in some of the words. We are using a few for practice but not all. And take another affix, that is suffixes. So the word er means compare to or doer. Compare to, use the word higher, lower like that. Doer means worker, employer like that. Able means can be done. OUS means full of. NES means state of being, kindness, happiness like that. Full means full of, peaceful. comfortable, like this, full, FUL, like, and ly refers to in the stated way, loudly. Ment, ment means state of enjoyment. Ed means past tense word, and hope, like that. So here these words, the combination of prefix and suffix is called affix. If we use affixes, we can get the new word. So in the word formation, there are three main types. One is subtractive process. The other one is a meaning change. The third one is additive process. By using these three methods, we can create new words. For example, compounding words are compounds consisting of two or more free markings, or words consisting of free markings. So here uh, we have few words for practice, and you see these words. Forgive. The word forgive is the verb. By adding affixes, affix means a combination of prefix and suffix. So by adding affix, we got the new word, that is unforgivable. Like you take a throne, that is a noun actually. By adding en as a verb, then there is a change in the word, that is a verb form. Noun changed as a verb. Do, undo, sincere, insincere, judge, misjudge, engage, disengage. All these words got a change by adding the prefixes to this one. Biography, autobiography. In a similar way, a verb or an adjective can turn into a noun by addition of suffixes such as like al, ure, ere, ans, ment, ment, ity, or tion, age, th, and ing, er, ant, wemess, If we add these words at the end of the word, there is a change in the word that will convert into as a noun. Compounding. What is the compounding here? When two or more stems are combined to form a new word, it is called compounding. The second word of a compound may follow the first after a space, or it may be it may be linked more closely to it with a hyphen, or it may written as a single word with no space or hyphen. So in a compound words, you can see a space, you can see a hyphen. Sometimes without hyphen or space also we can use these compound words. So for example, here I am sharing with you a few points that is related compound words. Compound words here I am sharing with you. There are two stem words, compound words. Body, language. Body is the stem word, language is the stem word, root word. The combination of these two words will come into a form like body, language. Open book. These are two stem words, open book, like that. Next one we are having book club. So book is the stem word, club is the stem word. The combination of these two words we got another one, book club. Compound words with a hyphen. We are using hyphen for compound words. Stem are root word. Stem words are root word here. Compound words. Sea green. We are using hyphen. High pitch. That is also we are there also we are using hyphen. Walking stick, and that is also followed, walking is followed hyphen. And compound words with a no hyphen or space. And here boardroom, there is a no space, no hyphen. Boatman, there is a no hyphen or space. Bookseller. So like that we are having a few more words. Compound words are here, and in the compound words also with the space, without space, and the usage of the hyphen. These three we are having in our word formation. So by using these techniques, we can create new words, and also we can use in our written work. Here I have given a few prefixes. By using these words, create new words. Auto start you can use non cooperation, miss government, like inexperience, be depolarized. Like the other one also you can use. Add prefixes or suffixes to the following words to get the new word. So famous, happy, happiness, right, rewrite, capable, incapable, acceptable, unacceptable. So like that we can get new words and also new formation of words to beautify the language of our communication. Thank you. In the next class we are going to